Hey, what's going on, guys? This is the Dutch Sandwich. I'm back again with another fragrance video. So my other video that I did where I blind bought 30 fragrances that I've had recommended to me by watching other people's videos got a bunch of views, and it was just really fun to see all the comments come in and just see people's reaction to a newbie like me with fragrance, trying a bunch of new ones and blowing a bunch of money on them, and seeing which ones I liked and which ones I didn't like. It seems like more people kind of like to see which ones I didn't like. So I'll try to be as picky as possible because I don't want to just have a bottle of something just to kind of like it. So let's just jump right in. So I don't know what my final count will be, but I will name the video with whatever we end up with. And some of them are samples because I don't want to spend as much money as the first time, but regardless, I'll give you my impressions on all of them. So I really liked Francis Kurkdjian's masculine plural, I think it's called. Masculine plural. And I read an article on, I think it's Base Notes or something, that this was supposed to smell really close to it. Karen La Third, Home to Karen or whatever. And this one's pretty good, and it's cheap. It's like 20 bucks versus the other one, the Francis Kurkdjian, I think was like 180 or 220. So I've only worn it once so far, but so far I really like it. It smells kind of like 80s in a good way. It smells like a kind of just like a good dad scent, not like polo green, but kind of down that vein. But yeah, it kind of smells like one of those old Jeep Wagoneers or something. It's got like a really cool kind of masculine vibe to it. I wouldn't say it's if I remember correctly, I don't think it's as close to the masculine plural as I thought, but I'm gonna keep trying it. I think I really like it. So that one is cool, especially for 20 bucks. This one, Mugler Cologne, this one's awesome. This is great for just wearing to work and stuff, but yeah, I think this was in the mid-20s on fragrancenet.com, and this is just really, really nice. So one of the best work time scents I think that I have. This one I remember my dad wearing, and I remember I had the spray deodorant of it back in 7th grade, and so I got a bottle of the Reserve stuff, Special Reserve Spray Cologne. So got this on FragranceNet too. It smells just like 7th grade in a good way. So why not have some Brut in the collection? I remember my dad wearing this one too, Old Spice original, and so I just decided to pick this one up. I hadn't smelled this in so long. I mean, even at the grocery store or something, I guess I never even just kind of like smelled it. So I don't know, I just wanted to have it in the collection, but it was fun to kind of get this and smell it again. And I don't know, it doesn't last that long, but it's fun to splash on. It's really cinnamony. I forgot how cinnamony that was. This one, also hadn't smelled this one in like 20 years. I just picked up some Polo Sport. Again, not necessarily, like these last three weren't necessarily recommendations by like YouTubers, but they were just ones that I was interested in as I got into fragrances, I guess, just to kind of revisit some of the ones. And this one definitely brings back some memories when I smell it, but it's almost laughable how long this lasts. It lasts, I don't know, like a TV show. Like I don't even smell it after like 20 or 30 minutes, so I don't think I'm gonna keep that one. It's just it's so short lasting. It's kind of weird. So yeah, Acqua di Gio Profumo. It seems like everyone recommends this one. I would say it's worthy of the recommendation. It's really easy to wear, and really smells really good. It's good for work, good for not work. I've even thought about, I think, leaving the bottle in my car too, in case I get in my car on my way to work and I forgot to put on something. Just throw it on. So still may do that. So and then to try some other ones that I just didn't want to commit to the full bottle of, but just to see kind of what's going on with these, I got some Tommy Bahamas. So I got the little ones. This is Martinique. Don't really like it. It doesn't last. I live in Florida, and I don't know. Maybe because I live in Florida, I don't want to smell tropical because I'm in a tropical environment or whatever, but it doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't do it for me. So that one, didn't like that one. This one is the one that I think a lot of people talk about, St. Bart's. They say it smells like a, I don't know, like they say it smells like a margarita or something. I don't know. But no, I guess I just don't want to smell like that. So don't like the Martinique, don't like St. Bart's. This one is the the original one. This one, it might have like a little bit of a rum smell to it or something. I don't know, but I don't like that one either. So, but it was fun to be able to try some of those, and you know, if one of them would have worked, that would have been nice because they're really cheap. But they're just not for me. But I don't know. You may want to give them a try if you want. So the next about a sampler of Comme de Garçons, and so this was probably my favorite one that I tried out of the three, called Amazing Green. It had like a green note, and oddly enough a gunpowder note, which is just a cool marketing thing for a guy, I think, because that was really neat to kind of have that there. But this is definitely something I'd be considering buying in the future. I don't think I get a really good sense of it just kind of dabbing it on my finger like this versus spraying it. But again, I didn't want to commit to all bottles again like I did the first video. So I'll keep trying it. Maybe I'll get like a little sprayer and try to spray this to see if I really like it. But that one, Amazing Green, was really cool, especially for work. It was just a subtle, like, nice thing to smell. Wonderwood, this was another one in the sampler pack. Didn't really like this one that much. It didn't really smell that strong to me. Comme de Garçons 2 for me, and this one was really nice. I think this one was kind of leathery. I probably wouldn't wear this one to work, but it was still really nice too. So I'll keep trying this one, but I don't know if I'd buy a bottle of this one. I think I still like the Amazing Green the most. Next one was John Varvatos. We got a 4 sampler pack. Vintage. I love this one. This one was kind of down the vein of barbershop scents. I ended up buying a big bottle of that one. I got a 4.2 tester on FragranceNet for like 20 bucks. The original scent, I love this one. It's got, I think, plum. And I had a bottle of this in college, so there's some kind of nostalgic memories from the smell of this one. So this one, I immediately was like, yeah, I want to get a big bottle of that. So I got, I think, actually another tester from FragranceNet, 4.2 for like 20 bucks of that. So you can really get good deals on the John Varvatos ones. This one is Artisan Aqua. This one, I think, was this one is a nice kind of other barbershop scent, but this one, some people said it lasts a long time. It didn't really last that long on me, or else I would have really liked that one. I probably would have considered that one, but I didn't. It was just too fleeting. And then this one, John Varvatos Artisan, just regular Artisan. This one was too orangey for me. It reminded me of Citrus Magic, that stuff you spray in the bathroom. So I didn't really like that one. Now this one's kind of a curveball. So this is Gray Vetiver from Tom Ford, but it's an impression of. So it's actually fragrance oil from Amazon, and it actually smells really similar to it. I just remembered I forgot to bring the bottle of Gray Vetiver up, because I actually did blind buy that one, and I love it. And this one is I would say really close. All you do with this is you roll. It's like a little rolly thing here. You just roll this on your chest back and forth like 3 times, boom, boom, boom. And just err on the side of caution if you try this, because it'll sneak up on you. You'll put it on, you'll be like, I don't think I put enough. And then like 15 minutes later, it'll start kicking, and you're like, oh wow. And it lasts like 10, 12 hours. So, the Gray Vetiver was like 80 bucks. I got the EDP concentration from FragranceNet. So if you don't want to, spend that kind of money, I was like, I don't know if I want to just get a decan of it. So I got this first, and I really liked the oil. So then I bought the bottle just to kind of compare. And the bottle, it smells better, obviously, than the actual Tom Ford does. But this is pretty darn close. I was impressed. So definitely don't scoff at the fragrance oils. This one, I tried this one too, the impression of Green Irish Tweed. I got a bottle of Trane from Armagh, which is like another clone scent of Green Irish Tweed, and I didn't really care for this one that much. It had too much of a cleaning solution vibe to it, whereas the Trane was smoother. Not quite as smooth as the Green Irish Tweed. I did get a little sample of that, so I kind of know what that smells like, but I don't necessarily think that this one is as good as some of the affordable replica or clone options that you have from especially from Armagh. I like that one. So now I'm just going to rattle through. I went to a place called Surrender to Chance. It sounds like a sultry, sexy paperback, but it's actually a website where you can get like a bunch of samples of colognes, and they put together some that they think you should try. And, I don't know, I just tried them. So if you can see the label, I can tell you what they are if you can't read them. So Karins, so the same brand as that, Karin Yataghan or whatever. This one's, from what I can tell, a fairly classic fragrance. It was, I didn't try it very recently. It was a while ago. I just remember when I put it on, I was like, wow. It's very thick. It kind of is overpowering, I would say. I didn't necessarily care for it, so I don't think I would do that one again. Or I'm not even going to try it again. So L'Artisan Timbuktu, this one's awesome. This one's just, I think it just smells badass. That was one of the best ones that I tried. I bought a bottle of it. It's just a really, really cool scent, in my opinion. Comme de Garcons, another one from Comme de Garcons. This is Zagorsk. This is from the incense line. They've got like 5. I think this is the Christianity one, that each of them is based on a different religion. This is such a cool scent. This is another one of my favorites. I feel bad that I'm kind of doing my favorites here first of these samples, but this one's just got a really cool incense vibe. It's got a couple other notes to it, but actually I find myself putting this on right before bed, and it's just a super soothing thing to put on before you go to bed and just kind of roll into sleep. So that one's been really cool. Yves Saint Laurent Rive Gauche Pour Homme. So this one I loved. I mean, I think, and I agree with a lot of other people, it's probably the best barbershop scent of all time. I ended up buying the regular Rive Gauche, and then I bought the intense version. I think I put those in my first video. I kind of did this backwards, but yeah, I loved that one. It's unbelievably good. I've got the tin jars, like the old school ones, and that was a really cool thing to try. Parfums de Nicolai, New York. This one was okay. If I remember correctly, this one kind of smelled a little bit old manish for me, like kind of like an 80s guy in New York with like a polo bear sweater on or something. I don't know. There was one other one that kind of would fit that bill, and that was, where is it? I can't find it. Well, we'll move on. Dior Pour Homme, this one a lot of people talk about. I think it's too feminine for me. Something about it's just too, I don't know if it's that iris note or whatever, but yeah, for me it's just I don't want to smell like that. It smells all right, but I don't want it on me. Profumum Acqua di Sali. This one was probably one of the most interesting experiences, because this one, it smells like real salty and like the beach or whatever. The first time I wore this one, I was like, oh my gosh, unbelievable. This will be my signature scent. This thing's awesome. It smelled like you're wearing like a suit in the Mediterranean or something. And so I saved it because it's kind of expensive. And I was like, I want to try it again. And then a couple weeks later I put it on. I was like, this stuff's terrible. It smells like you're just, I don't know, at red tide at the beach, a bunch of fish are belly up. So I don't know what happened with me, I guess, with that one, but I loved it the first time. And then the second time I was just like, absolutely not, too much. So that was kind of disappointing, because I thought I really, really liked that one. So let's see. Knize 10. This one was just like kind of leathery. I liked the Timbuktu. If I'm gonna like do a leathery one, I like the Timbuktu better, but this one was okay. I think that was the goal of putting that one in the sampler. It was supposed to be like a good leather scent. Tar Air de Desert Moroccan, Air of the Moroccan Desert. This one's so good. I probably will buy a bottle of this one. I don't know. I did wear this one on a vacation last year, and so this one reminds me of that vacation. I just brought the little sample thing with me on the vacation, so I really, really like this one a lot. So that one I would definitely recommend trying that one. There's nothing else I've smelled that smells like that one. It's like vanilla-y, leathery. It's super masculine. I really liked it. Serge Luton's Lavender. This one's all right. To me, it didn't smell that strong, but I do like, it's kind of like the Zagorsk from Comme de Garcons. This one's like kind of cool to wear maybe before bed, just to put on and have something kind of soothing to go. Oh, here's the other one I was looking for earlier. So yeah, finish my thought on that one. Yeah, that one's okay. I wouldn't buy a bottle of that one. The Ormond Jane Man. I think Jeremy Fragrance had this one mentioned recently, and he said it was like real piney. I don't know. To me, this just smells like 80s, like an 80s dad in New York City. So this one to me, like in the perfumes de Nicolai in New York or whatever. I don't know. The notes could be completely different, but at least for me, smelling these two testers, like I kind of put those in the same category of like, I don't know. They're all right, but I wouldn't buy a bottle of it. Let's see here. Diptyque Philosophus. I don't know. This one was, I think, if I remember correctly, kind of light. Like I didn't necessarily feel like I needed to get like a big one of that one, although it looks like I used a lot of it. So maybe I need to revisit that one. But I'm trying to just kind of roll through these for you guys. This one had high hopes for, the Fougere Royale by Houbigant. Mr. Smelly really liked this one, and I love the barbershop scents. And so I was trying to kind of just see what all the hype was about. I don't know. It was good. There was some sort of weird note in it. I don't know what it would be, but I just didn't like it as much as like Rive Gauche or even the John Varvatos vintage there. So it was pretty cool. I'm going to continue to use my little probably a 5 ml decant there and just kind of keep testing it out. But it was okay. Nothing great in my opinion. I guess nomenclature shiso. This one was nice. I think Brooklyn Fragrance Lover had this one. This one's actually a pretty good citrusy scent. I've got so many, at least in my opinion, I've got like 5 or 6 citrus scents. So for me, that's kind of a lot. I don't know if I want to add one like this. That's kind of more higher end, but this one was really good. And I got these from AIDS. They put together a like a little sampler pack for me with just random ones. And this was one that they put in there, and I do like it. I just don't know if it's kind of expensive. I think it's like $100 and some for that one, but that one was a nice one. Serge Luton's Santel Majuscule, and this one was awesome. This one was really cool. Probably one of my favorite ones that they sent me a sample of. My wife loves this one. It's just like super good sandalwood. I think there's a little bit of rose or something in there, but it's masculine, but yet I feel like a girl could probably wear it too, but there's something that's kind of like, I don't know, if a guy's wearing it, it comes off as masculine, I guess. I don't know. Frederic Malle, Bloddy Orange. This one, I really liked this one at first, and I think I probably would have wanted to get a bottle of it, but it reminds me a lot of the Terre d'Hermes Eau Fresh that I have, and I don't know, that one's like more affordable, and I already have it, so I probably wouldn't get a bottle of this. But this one's really good. The Bloddy Orange from Frederic Malle is good. It's like kind of a spicy orange. Copal Azur. This is like their in-house brand, I think. See, this is so many for me to just talk about off the cuff, and I'm not like an expert, so I don't really. Some of these I'm not going to be super articulate on. I apologize, but Aids de Venustus. Star or something. I remember this one being pretty good. I think this one was leathery, but it didn't necessarily knock my socks off. So I probably wouldn't be buying a bottle of that one. L'Artisan Perfumer Tenebrae. This is like from their natural line, I think. Unbelievable. I think I said it in my first video, but this is like the best smelling fragrance I think I've ever smelled. Unbelievably cool smelling fragrance. It just doesn't last that long, but I did buy a bottle of this one. So thank you for, to AIDS for introducing me to this one. This one was so cool. So I don't know if you guys are into, I think it's got like myrrh and some other, maybe some incense, maybe frankincense. I don't know, but it's super soothing, kind of mysterious. I don't know. There's something about this one that just really immediately, I was like, that one is just awesome. So Tenebrae from L'Artisan Perfumer was really, really cool to try. That one definitely stands out. Memo Paris, Irish Leather. I think most of the people that on YouTube that do Memo Paris fragrance have the Italian leather, if I remember correctly. But this one's awesome. I actually put this on before bed. I've done it a couple times now. I keep kind of coming back to this one. So I'd like to try some of their other stuff. I'll probably get a couple samples of their other stuff just to make sure that this one's my favorite. But this one is such a good scent, especially for, I guess, like a leather dominated scent. This one to me was really cool to be able to try. So I really like that Irish leather from Memo. And the bottles are really cool. I mean, they're kind of expensive, but It's a really neat bottle. Tam Towel. Again, this one's not really sticking out in my memory. I think this one was just kind of like a fresh scent. I don't think I'll end up getting a bottle of that one. Let's see what else I've got here that I can talk about. Yeah, so I've got all these too, all these other scents here. I'm gonna have to do another video on those. So I bought like a bunch of samples from Surrender to Chance of the L'Artisan perfumes because I really was impressed with them, just because the price point and just that it's niche. Oh, here I've got a couple here that I'll pick out. How about that? Creed's Green Irish Tweed. I'll fit a few more in this video, even though it's getting kind of long. Creed's Green Irish Tweed. Obviously, I love this one. This is the best. But I found that the Trane from Armagh is good enough for me, at least for my nose. This one was recommended on that same Base Notes article. I think the lady's name was Daphne. It was like where to start if you're getting into fragrances. L'Octane Eau de Beau, something like that. Too much for me. Smelled like too much sunscreen at the beach. It was just real heavy. It reminds me of like the Karins Yadigan, whatever, over there. Just too much. But I'm glad I tried it, just to give it a whirl. But that was one of the ones that she recommended to try as a starter. So I guess I wouldn't like that category. And let's see, because everyone kept telling me to try, and I don't see it in here. Everyone kept telling me to try Creed Aventus, and I did. I got a sample of it. I don't have it in front of me, but basically my brother wears Creed Aventus, so I like the way it smells, and I love my brother, but I just feel like I can't wear it. Like, it's his, and I never thought that I would come across something like that where it just reminds me so much of someone that I can't, like, I don't want to replicate that because I've already kind of got that reserved for him in my brain, I guess. But yeah, like, I definitely smelled it. I definitely see it's super versatile. It smells really good. I've even smelled the Club de Nuit Intense Man, the Armagh replica of it, and that one smells good too. So yeah, I'd definitely probably own a bottle of that if I didn't have someone that was really close to me that wore it all the time. So I've definitely tried that one. But thank you guys for the tip on that one, and I hope you liked my kind of hodgepodge review here. And yeah, I'll keep this going. Obviously, I've got a bunch of other little samples here from L'Artisan that I'll try to review, and I'm sure I'll get some more blind buys too. But thanks guys for watching and commenting, and if you know of any other ones you think I should try, please put them in the comments below. All right, thanks for watching.